Hello, everyone. Well, just a very small chance of rain today in the region, which is a good thing because tomorrow is looking like a wet day and possibly a dangerous day as we get into the evening hours. More on that in just a bit, but let's start with today and the good news, which is a dry morning commute and actually some pretty pleasant temperatures this afternoon as well. Let's jump ahead into the afternoon, though, because I do have to mention a very small chance of rain coming back during the late afternoon hours. See these tiny little green dots showing up? Okay, so more than likely you're going to have a dry homebound commute and you're going to stay dry during the late afternoon today. But I do want to mention the chance for a few sprinkles that could pop up. Very small chance you might have to use that lightest setting on your windshield wipers as you're making the drive home. Now, there is a little bit better chance of rain once we get to the evening hours. Looks like there's kind of a relative peak in activity around 10 o'clock this evening. I still think it's isolated activity, most likely showers, maybe a very weak thunderstorm, but it's looking pretty unlikely. Again, I'd still say that it's more likely you're probably going to stay dry this evening than see rain, but a little bit better chance during the evening hours. And I say that because let's jump ahead to tomorrow morning and notice more green showing up. At this point, we're going to call it scattered activity. Now, I do think it is light to moderate showers tomorrow morning, but a little bit more around. It could be a slower go than what we're going to see this morning, where there's going to be no rain around for the morning commute. That said, this is not what we're concerned about for tomorrow. And actually, when you get to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, this is also not what we're concerned about. And I think this is the biggest uncertainty we have in the forecast right now. If we get some showers in the mid-afternoon like this, that might help limit the severe threat in the evening. Now, I don't think it'll eliminate it, but the more rain we see during the day, that's actually a good thing, because when that cold front comes in, there won't be quite as much energy in the atmosphere to work with. So let's hope that this happens. It's a nice trend that we're seeing in the models, but I don't think it's going to eliminate the severe threat. And I do think the severe threat is going to begin around 6 o'clock, and it's looking like storms are going to be likely. Heavy rain, lightning, and then check out 7 o'clock. See that dark shade of red? That's indicating where there could be some damaging wind, some hail, and unfortunately can't rule out the possibility of a tornado. So right now, it's looking like the severe threat's going to begin about 6 o'clock, peak around 7 or 8 o'clock over the region, and then probably be over with by 9 o'clock. So it's going to be a 3-hour window. Now, this could shift a little bit. Right now, it's looking like 6 to 9 o'clock. And then all the rain probably gone by midnight, and drier air coming in, and colder air as well. Unfortunately, again, unless we can get some more rain during the day before those storms roll in during the evening hours, I do think that we could be talking, in a worst-case scenario, about wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour. Probably just penny-sized hail. I don't think we're talking about big hail. And penny-sized hail, again, just to put everything in perspective, isn't going to dent your car. Could do some damage to plants, though. But fortunately, that would avoid property damage. I do think the biggest threat is for those 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts as those storms roll through, and certainly heavy rain and lightning. But can't rule out a quick spin-up tornado. Not talking about a big tornado, but maybe an EF0 or EF1 tornado. Can't rule it out. And notice that almost all of the region is under that level 3 threat for that enhanced risk, except for the far northern part of the region. And again, I'm not going to rule out still the possibility of those gusts up to 70 miles per hour. A place like Hammond or Michigan City is just slightly less likely than places like Crown Point, Valparaiso, and Rensselaer. Let's finish up talking about temperatures. And I think you're going to be able to enjoy these temperatures today, because again, just a tiny chance of a sprinkle in the late afternoon. But temperatures right around 70 degrees. A bit on the breezy side, gusts around 25 miles per hour. We'll take those temperatures around 70 degrees. And then tonight, this is what's remarkable. It's going to be a humid night, something we have not set in a while. These are low temperatures in the low 60s. So not only is the humidity up, but it's also going to stay breezy tonight, and that combination keeping our temperatures up. That said, we're not going to see a huge warm-up tomorrow because there are going to be more clouds around, more rain around, so temperature's going to be about the same as today, near 70 degrees. Some might get stuck in the upper 60s. There's going to be more wind tomorrow. Gusts are going to be more around 35 miles per hour, and with the rain, I don't think you're going to be able to enjoy the temperatures quite as much. But then check what happens Wednesday night. Behind that cold front, on the other side of all those showers and storms, reality check, temperatures back in the upper 30s with a wind chill.